It's week one, it's a pick 'em league, and the same thing hits me every single year. Who will you take in week one? Cleveland or Baltimore? I look at the thing and I say, wow, all these analysts are saying, it's going to be a blowout, right? And I take Cleveland plus 8.5. I tell myself, we're going to win this game for once, finally, we're going to go out there and actually win, week one. The last 20 games, we are 1-18 and no, yeah, 1-18-1 in our week one games the last 20 years. So what do? I go to Buffalo Wild Wings. I go to expect a great game. Right? 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 First drive interception, okay? Fake punt, we go for it, we don't get it. Lamar Jackson, okay? I don't know what I'm supposed to do, okay? Overall, it was a fun day. It's still the exciting, hey, week one the NFL is back, right? Waking up, getting that feeling, brand new season, fair for all. Whoever wins, is going to win whatever. But, it's demoralizing. Because, I'm born, just outside of Cleveland, Ohio. And, I've been a Browns fan, my whole life. And I have not seen playoffs in my whole life. I'm now 19 and a half years old, 20 years old. It's kind of old, man. Jeez. 20 years old this January. I haven't seen pretty much, to be frank, I haven't seen jack shit. I just haven't. That's just the Browns culture, but we are probably the most loyal fans in the NFL because we have seen in the last 20 years so many quarterback changes, so many, head coaching changes. We have seen, just to be frank, so much bullshit in the city. We had to play against a great MVP quarterback, Lamar Jackson, who argumentably is one of the most talented players in the National Football League with what he can do. So versatility, his versatility is awesome. And he's very difficult to stop. Let alone they have people like Mark Andrews, Marquise Brown, this year Calais Campbell, a secondary that runs man coverage over 71% of the time. Marlon Humphrey, Jimmy Smith, what used to be Earl Thomas last year, but this year got a little bit worse. But then they offset that by adding Calais Campbell and Derek Wolfe. Not to mention their special teams is actually the best in the NFL overall-wise, with Sam Cock as their punter and kicker Justin Tucker. And if that's not enough, they also have one of the top 10, if not at least top 12, coaches in the NFL, John Harbaugh. Super Bowl reigning coach back in, Super Bowl whatever, 7 years ago, 9 years ago, the Kaepernick game. Great coach, right? If that's not enough, let's go back to the 2010 Raven era. Ed Reed, Ray Lewis, Terrell Suggs, T. Sizzle, Joe Flacco in his prime, Ray Rice in his prime. It's demoralizing. And even if you think that's not enough, Steelers. So many receivers. Antran Randall, a great tight end, Heath Miller, possibly a Hall of Famer. They always have running backs. James Conner, Le'Veon Bell, Jerome Bettis, Rashad Mendenhall in 2008. Pretty dang good defense. Troy Polamalu, James Harrison. Great offensive line. Probably, again, a top 12 coach in the NFL, if not top 10, Mike Tomlin. And the Bengals, to be fair, they've kind of been with us as a two worst teams in the division for the last 15, 20 years. The best thing that they have is probably Carson Palmer, Chad Ochocinco. They weren't really a powerhouse, but the Steelers and Ravens really put they really put the nail in the coffin in this division. And it's just like, so many years, it's just the same shit. It's the same stuff. Cleveland has a bad front office. They have a bad, just in general, again, where's the coaching staff? Where's the decisions? Where's this great defensive disguise? I don't see it. Letting Greg Williams go was a mistake 2 years ago. Because that was the year that we went 7-9 or 7-8-1. Greg Williams was our defensive coordinator. He was our intern head coach when Hugh Jackson left. It's decision making. Baker Mayfield is not the worst quarterback in the National Football League. He could be a winning quarterback, but it's all about decisions. When you had the whole off season, they literally do the same scheme every single year. Same coordinator, Rob Schottenheimer, okay? John Harbaugh. You know the running man coverage. You know they're blitzing. You know they love cover zero, okay? Cover zero, Jim. No deep safeties. We get it, Tony Romo, okay? It's cover zero. When you know their defensive scheme, and you had all summer to prep for this team, and you know that they added Calais Campbell and Derek Wolfe, you're telling me that we did nothing to prep for them? We did nothing. We scored 6 points. It's just like, we're probably never going to win. And it's just like, football, to be fair, I don't think any team in the AFC, even the Steelers, even a great team like, the Texans, I can't even call the Colts a good team, they lost to the Jaguars. There's not really many great teams in the AFC. Used to be the Patriots, but not, Pats aren't really great anymore. They're good. They won, but it's Chiefs or Ravens. That's all it is. It's Chiefs or Ravens. The Browns have always had it difficult in the AFC. They always have. They always have. The AFC is so difficult. We had John Elway, Dan Marino back in the day. We had Peyton Manning, Tom Brady. Now Lamar Jackson and Mahomes. There are so many quarterbacks that have reigned in just these last 10 years. This last decade. How are we supposed to beat, Andrew Luck, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Mahomes, okay? Now Lamar Jackson in my division, let alone Big Ben, is also a big name. The NFC has Drew Brees or Aaron Rodgers and Russell Wilson, but those aren't impossible to beat. Rodgers in his prime, Russell in his prime, those were difficult. But we're talking about Mahomes and Lamar. They're so young. They're going to last another 10, 15 years. So Cleveland fans, we're in trouble. We have two quarterbacks that are going to create a dynasty in the AFC again. We thought the Patriots dynasty was enough, but just when it ended, one's born. And it's not our team. So I'm mad. Yeah, I'm mad that this team, can't win. But at the same point, what do you expect? This Ravens team, it's poor coaching. I'm sick of these wide open zone coverage. Do what they do. Nano blitz them. I'm sick of it. It's the same gibberwasher. It's the same BS crap every single year. At least the last 2 years. It's cover zero. It's man coverage. We know their defense. We know their kind of offensive system. Why didn't we prep the whole summer for it? We got killed? Like, I just don't get it. Our season's not over, but that was our toughest game all year. So 0-1, fine. We better win against the Bengals, and I'll make videos once a week about this, but this is just a background video. This is kind of like the foundational video of what it's like to be a Browns fan. Yeah, our team sucks. But to be fair, did we ever have a good coach? Did we ever have these superstar players like Troy Polamalu, Ray Lewis, Terrell Suggs? No. It's the front office. It's bad drafting, bad trades. It's corrupt. What do you really expect me to do? I'm going to be a Browns fan my whole life because it's just who I am. I was born outside of Cleveland, Ohio. I'm going to be a Cleveland Browns fan. I'm not going to fake it and be a Pats fan just because they win. It's not about winning, but having fun. I have fun as a Browns fan. I enjoy it. It's fun being a Browns fan. I literally enjoy every game going to Buffalo Wild Wings. But at one point, enough is enough. Not enough is enough, as in I'm going to move teams. Being a fan base, it means I kind of expect to lose. Because if we're always going to have bad coaches and we're going to play these God Squad teams, what do you expect? Do you really expect us to win that game? No. So we lost. Big deal. I'm not going to go in there against the MVP quarterback Lamar Jackson or play the Chiefs later this year in the playoffs maybe and expect to win. They're dynasties. They're God Squads. They're great teams with great coaches. Andy Reid, John Harbaugh, Belichick, you need that formula. And Cleveland's not even close to having that formula. The best thing we did all offseason was re-sign Myles Garrett to a 5-year extension so we have him for 7 more years. This team needs help. It needs major help. And we're 0-1, and I'll see you guys for a Thursday video after the Bengals game. Give me your thoughts, Browns fans out there, and I'm just sick of the same stuff, man. I'm here to the end, man. Sunrise, sunset, I'll be here. But just was that loss really that surprising? Yeah, it sucks, but am I really surprised? No. It's a great team. So I'm not gonna be embarrassed about the loss. Good luck, Bengals. Good luck playing the Ravens. Chargers, good luck against the Chiefs. Raiders, good luck with that defense against the Chiefs. Right? Not worried about it. We're gonna lose. People make fun of the Browns for so many years. But there's so many other teams, too, that fail. It's just what it is. So, I'm not gonna get into that debate, but, yeah. The one thing I will say is the Los Angeles Dodgers. One of the biggest pay-to-win teams in sports history. They have not won it all since 1988. I've been an Indians fan. Indians have not won it since 1948. People argue you have seen nothing in your MLB life. You're 19 years old, Matthew, whatever, right? But neither has a Dodgers fan who is 30 years old. He was born in 1990. Yeah, he's seen a lot of World Series. Yeah, he's seen a lot of stuff. But he could be 30 years old and not see jack shit either for the Dodgers. One of the best baseball teams around the nation. So it's all perspective. People just pick one team, the Browns, and just pick on them. But in reality, there's so many teams. Like even the Cowboys since the 90s. So I'm just telling you guys right now, like, yeah, the Browns suck. But to be fair, there's a lot of other teams that suck too. And when you're in a tough division in the last 20 years, Ray Lewis, Jerome Bettis, Troy Polamalu, James Harrison, I can go on and on and on, it's not easy. When you're the Browns to face these so-called dynasty set teams. Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Lamar, all these quarterbacks are so difficult to beat. And I know the NFC has Drew Brees and Aaron Rodgers, and I respect that. But top notch MVP Lamar. People are saying Mahomes is like God, right? Like not, Lord Jesus Christ, but like he's like godly, right? How are you supposed to beat them? Again, I'm not mad, it's just what it is at this point. Beat the Bengals, go Browns, take care.